Good afternoon, students. So, based on the feedback that I have received from some of the parents and some of the students, um, it has been informed that students are facing difficulty in understanding few of the topics in EVS. So, on special request from all my lovely students, those who are facing issue and those who are not facing issue also, I request them that they look at this video, and because we will be going through these topics. These were the topics that I felt need revision based on the feedback received. So just to summarize these topics, we are going to look from chapter parts of a plant. We are going to look into the first subtopic, parts of a plant, the leaf and its parts, functions of the leaf, photosynthesis, flowers, fruits and seeds, germination, and from the second chapter, Earth Our Home, we are going to look into the topics like solar eclipse and lunar eclipse, because this is what I've been informed that these are a little tricky and they need a bit of a revision. So let's start one by one. We will look into each subtopic today, right? All right, children. Let's start with the first subtopic. All right. So let's look at the first subtopic. It says different parts of a plant. So this is a depiction of the plants. All right, so I've just shown some parts here. Let me. All right, so I've just darkened the roots as well. Okay, so let me start by saying that there are two systems in a plant. One is the shoot systems. Here you can follow the red light. Yeah, so I'm pointing here. You can see this red light here, red dot here. So wherever I'm pointing the red light, the red dot, please look there. So a plant is divided into two parts. One is beneath the earth and one is above the ground. All right. So it has different parts. See, even humans have different parts, right? Eyes, nose, ears, right? So similarly, a plant also has different parts. Whatever is below the soil is called as a root system. Whatever is above the ground or above the soil is called as shoot system. All right. Do you understand the meaning of the word soil? What is soil? Soil is this portion here, below the earth, right? This area is below the earth, right? And this area is above the earth or above the ground. Or let's say if this was a flower pot, okay, if this is a pot here in which you are growing a plant, so here are your roots which you actually cannot see, and here is the plant. So this portion only is visible to you, right? So what I'm trying to say is the root system is not visible to you, the shoot system is visible to you. So what is there in this root system? What does the root system comprise of? What is it in the flower pot that you cannot see but it exists? It is roots. That's all. In the root system, there is roots. In the shoot system, there are four parts. One being flower, then fruits, stem, and leaf. Before I continue with this explanation, I would also like to ask one thing. If this video is clearly audible, and I hope there is no cracking sound and it is the voice is clear, because a few of my beloved students have also told me that the sound is a little less. So I hope that these videos are clear. If not, I would request you to please let us know, right? As you have let me know that these were your queries, so we are looking into it. Similarly, if there is any other issue, to resolve all those issues, I'm now trying to ensure that these all concepts are clear, the voice is clear, right? So let's move forward again. As I was explaining, now we'll do a quick revision of this and then I'm going to look into each and every part separately in detail. So a quick revision. Question number 1. How many parts are there, or a plant is divided into which two systems? A plant is divided into which two systems? Yes, you are right. Root system and shoot system. What does the root system comprise of? Anybody? Yes, it comprises of the roots. So where is the root? Where is this root system? Is it below the ground or above the ground? Yes, it is below the ground. Very well said. Which system is above the ground? Can somebody tell me? Out of the two systems that we are studying, root and shoot system, which system is above the ground? Yes, shoot system. Very good. How many parts are there in the shoot system? Yes, anybody? Stem, leaf, fruit and flower. So these are the 4 parts that comprises of our shoot system, right? So now we are going to look into roots in detail. Alright students, so now we are going to start with the functions of the root. Based on this diagram, based on this picture that we have drawn, me and my son here has helped me to draw this. Alright, so based on this, we all together are going to jot down the functions of the root. Okay, so I hope you can see this portion here. This portion is the root. I hope it is visible, clear that it is the root, right? So this is the root part, and here is the soil. All right, this is the root. Now what's happening? What is happening there? What is the use of this root? What do you think is the use of this root? Can anybody tell me? Yes, this root, how is the plant connected to the soil? What if I cut the plant from here, I pluck it up, what will happen then? It will die. We all know this, right? So if I cut it from here, it will die. So obviously this portion is doing something to help it live, right? So what is it? The first thing is, these roots are fixing the plant with the soil, right? Isn't it? So fixing the plant with the soil. Okay, so we've done the first one. Okay, what is this root doing? It is fixing the plant with the soil. Now what is the next thing that it is doing? Can anybody tell me? What if I remove all these roots from here? Okay, all the roots are removed. So, and when the rain will come, okay, suppose this is the raindrops, what will happen to this soil? Soil is nothing but mud. It is just sand, mud and dust particles, and not dust particles, but it is basically, it can, if rain is going to come, it will all flow, right? This soil will flow if the rain will come and if these roots are not there, isn't it? So because of these roots, this root is holding our soil tightly in between them. Okay, so what is it doing? It is preventing the soil from flowing, and scientifically that term is called as preventing soil erosion. Children, this looks like a big word, but it is not a big word at all. Soil erosion means soil flowing away, going away. So if these roots are not there, who will hold my soil? This soil is held together with the help of these roots. All right. The soil particles are held by, these are the soil, this is the mud and the soil, the important things. Okay, so who's holding this? The roots. Okay, so what is the meaning of erosion? Going, flowing. Okay, so what is my roots doing? It is ensuring that soil doesn't flow, doesn't go, or as we say scientifically, doesn't erode. Preventing soil erosion. Preventing means what? Stopping. Instead of preventing, you can use the word stop. Stop soil erosion. Or I can say prevent soil erosion. Isn't it? Now let me look at the third point. Anything else that you see that the roots are doing here? What is the use of these roots? Where do you think the farmers are putting the water? When somebody is watering the plants, how do you think they are watering the plants? And where does the water go? Whenever I water, from wherever I water, suppose I am going to water the plants now, right? So I am watering the plants. Where is my water going? First, where it will go? It will go inside, here, inside the ground, isn't it? It goes here. So basically where it is going to the roots. So if I take water, if I take a glass of water and put it on my plant, tuck, 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 I have put on my plant, okay, it will go where? Inside the ground, in the soil, to the roots, isn't it? So it is from here that the water first goes to my roots. The roots are first drinking the water, and then from the roots the water goes to the stem and then to the different parts of the plant. So where is the water going first? Suppose I am raining, it is raining here. The water goes to the root, and it goes in the root. From the root it will go up to the stem. So what is the third point then? What do you think it is? Why do you think the roots are important? They absorb, roots absorb water, minerals, isn't it? From the soil. Now, let's do a quick recap of this, okay? Functions of the roots. What is the functions of the root? Fixing the plant with the soil. Let me tell you, stem is above the ground. It is only the root part that is below. Here you can see this. Just see. Root is below and the stem portion is up. So what is connecting my plant to the soil? Which portion is there in the soil? Yes, children. Root is there or shoot is there? Tell me now. Which portion is inside the soil? Root. Very good. So what is this root doing? Fixing the plant with the soil. Then when the rain comes, okay, these roots are holding tightly to the soil particles, thereby preventing soil erosion. Preventing means stopping. What do you mean by preventing? Stopping. Okay, it ensures that soil erosion does not happen. How? Because my roots, they love the soil. They are going to hold on to it very tightly. All right. So roots will hold the soil. And the third point is roots absorb water, minerals from the soil. So, as I told you, when we pour the water on the plants, the water first goes inside, and then from the roots, the water is going upward. It first goes inside to my roots.